You are listening to OS from the BBC World Service. And if you listen to the programme regularly, you'll know we often speak to Kerry Allen from the BBC's monitoring department. They take a look at the world's media, and their office is outside of London. So she was in New Broadcasting House earlier today, and I finally got to meet her in person, face to face.
Very nice to see you face to face.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yeah, even though we've spoken so many times. Well, we're going to go through, as we often do on OS, a number of stories. And I want to start with one, with a picture of a little boy that looks very, very cold. Do you want to describe the picture?
Yeah, it's a very, very sweet picture. It's this little boy. He's about 7 or 8 years old in southwestern China, an area called Yunnan. And he'd been walking to school. He's from a rural village, and he walks about 3 miles, over 4 kilometres a day, in order to get to school. And it had been minus conditions, -9. And he arrived at school, and his hair was practically white because of the frost in his hair. So these pictures had circulated online. His teacher had taken them, and she'd sent them to the headmaster, and one of them posted them to the media, and they went viral. And there's pictures of this boy. He's got white eyebrows, white hair, and really, really swollen hands because of the cold. And it's opened up a lot of discussion on Chinese social media. Some people have been saying it makes them think about when they went to school, just, you know, that these are really harsh conditions for a child. But some are actually kind of saying that that this is actually quite sad, that there are these poor children in China who have to, I mean, a 7-year-old walking such a long distance, it takes him an hour to get to school. So a lot of people have been saying that's really quite sad.
And I suppose the other part, that he's not dressed appropriately, right? No hat, no gloves.
Exactly. People have been saying that his clothes are practically threadbare, and it's really quite a sad story.
The other bit, which I suppose, if you look in the background of that picture, I noticed that I guess kids perhaps are the same everywhere. They're laughing.
Yeah. A lot of the media have been saying all the kids, when they saw this boy arrive with white hair, the class just exploded into laughter. So it really is quite sad.
I know. But there you go. We will share that picture so you can take a look at it. I want to turn also to the hashtag hiphop originated in Guangxi.
Yes. This is an interesting story. There's been a lot of discussion about hip-hop in the past week because a Chinese rap star, PG1, he released a song at Christmas. It was quite damning. It had some very crude lyrics in it about women, and there was a lot of uproar about it. But also there was a lot of government media commentary, and the government was saying that there should be some form of control over hip-hop. And previously we have seen in China before that there have been songs that have been banned. There have been these blacklisted songs that have either themes about pornography or violence, and they have been removed from the country. People can't buy the CDs or even download them. So with this song, there was a lot of discussion about whether the media should try and instigate a form of hip-hop that was acceptable within China. And it's quite a coincidence that the past week there's, literally in the last 24 hours, this hashtag has developed. And people have been sharing clips of a video from a 1970s Chinese film, which shows some women in a minority village in Guangxi, which is in southern China, singing a folk song very, very fast. And they're saying this is where hip-hop originated, not in the US.
And the reaction to that?
There's been mixed reaction. Some people, a lot of people have been joking about it. Some people have been saying, wow, I didn't know that us Guangxi people had hidden talents. And there have been some people saying this is ludicrous. You can't say that a folk song is rap.
Kerry Allen ending this half hour of OS from the BBC World Service.